Well, it's blowing a hoolie out there, so I thought I might as well stay in and get some crocheting done. I lost my mojo a little bit with crocheting, but now it's coming back again. I've just watched, get my teeth in, Catherine's Granny Squares, and I have been trying to catch up on watching people. It's been such a hectic time just lately. So I've just caught up with Catherine's Granny Squares. I didn't realise that her husband had been ill, so there we go. Hope he gets better soon. I know it is on the mend, she said, so that's lovely. I do love to watch it. So I thought, well, I need to get my mojo back with my crocheting, and I told her that I'll think about her when I'm doing a bit today. So I'm still doing this. It's a little shawl. I've made a hat as well, so I'll show you this. Obviously no makeup, not even done my hair properly. You know, well, I've combed it this morning, and it's now 3:05 in the afternoon, and I've been doing all sorts. So, and I've also been under the stairs of the attic stairs upstairs, and well, we won't go there, but I did, and hence the hair everywhere. So this is the hat that I've made. I really love it. It's shiny wool. I'm not sure what the wool was called. It was just some that I'd got that needed using up. And I love wool like this that's got a little bit of a shine in it. So I'll just pop it on. Obviously, if I look like Benny out of goodness knows what, but what I'll probably do is just push my hair in and just have it down like that. Probably put some earrings on, some makeup, because I think it'll look better. When you're my age, you need all the look you can get. So there we go. That's what it looks like. As I say, once it's got my earrings on, some lipstick, I would feel better in it. But I'm showing you because why not, eh? There we are. That's it. Now, the other day when I went walking, because I've got this trigeminal neuralgia or whatever it's called, I've probably got that wrong. I've been wearing my hat with, I call it my deputy dog hat. It's got the like two bits that come down the side. And it's not very attractive to wear, but it keeps the side of my face warm. And we were out walking. I quite like it. It's all right. Pull it off. Hat head now. Do we worry? No, not at all. We're out walking at Boston in Lincolnshire, and we were walking towards the estuary. We mainly went to watch the different wading birds. Oh, and it was lovely. It really was, but it was biting cold. So I did have my hat on with that came down round my face, you know, and it was much better. All togged up for the weather, and it was really lovely. And we saw lots of different birds, and I could hear the curlew, and I think it's so nice. And we saw different geese going over as well in formation, with the sun behind it. Oh, it was so lovely. I didn't film it because it was so windy, and you know, I just put things up spontaneous. I don't put music on or anything like that, and it's always raw. It's not professionally done, as you know. It's just me either having a little chat or putting things up that I think you might find interesting. So yeah, it was a really lovely day, and there was quite a few things starting to come out into flower, you know, wind flowering plants. And I think it was butterbear, the plant that grows near the estuary. That was so lovely. It got little flowers on. What else did we see? Oh, I think it was a stone chat. I think that's what it was called. My memory's not what it used to be, but I'm sure that's what it was. It was black, and its front looked like a coppery colour with a little bit of white. And I said to my husband, quick, take a picture of it, take a picture of it, so we can find out what it is. And it came, we stopped in the car, we were on our way down this little track to get back, and it stopped on a post right next to the car, so we were able to take a picture of it. But it was lovely. I absolutely love anything like that. Those that have watched for a while will know that I've got a fascination with ships, and anything to do with the sea and waterways. I find it fascinating. And I noticed that when we went nearer into Boston, because when we go to Boston, we don't often go into the town. It's the countryside round there that I find fascinating. And we normally go to where the Pilgrim Fathers monument is, and that's what we did this time. But I noticed that the water level of the river going from the sea through the town, that had gone right down, and all the boats were stuck on the mud, and that, of course, they have to wait for the water to come back up again to get them afloat. So that was fascinating. And also seeing all the trawlers, the little fishing trawlers. I'm so pleased that some of them are still going. I am so pleased. And right near where we stopped and had a drink, you could see the trawlers, the little fishing trawlers. And there's also, I didn't realise, a place where they sell mussels and all seafood. You know, it's like wholesaler, I suppose. I don't know whether Joe Public can go in and get things. I think next time we'll probably go in and have a look. But it was so lovely. I do love Lincolnshire. Of course, I love Derbyshire, as you know. That's where we live. And, you know, we're fortunate enough to have the Peak District not too far from us. And it's absolutely beautiful. But I've got a thing about... I have this feeling sometimes that I'd like to go towards the sea. And my husband's used to it now. But he's very similar to me anyway, so we both enjoy it. And I like to look at what's coming on the tide. I think the only thing that I bought back this time was a couple of mussel shells. There was lots of mussel shells around. Probably the birds had them, you know. There was quite a few terns flying about, and of course you could hear hedge sparrows. We went in a different direction this time, and there was, I think it's called Sailor's Rest or something like that. I think it's either still a pub or it's been a pub in the past, and it's got its own little gantry where you can, I suppose at one time they'd have boats pull up, and you know, they'd use that pub. And when you passed there, because there was a really good hedge, it was alive with hedge sparrows. So it was just fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Some beautiful skies, a very watery sun, if anybody knows what I mean. You know, in winter you get a very watery sun. It's not as prominent as warmer weather, you know, so that was lovely. It really was. Anyway, I just thought I'd have a quick chat, show you my hat that I've done, you know, so that's going to be useful. I do like it. I can remember having one of these when I was a teenager, and I put a flower on the side of it, and I used to love it. I used to go to school with it on. But I don't know whether I'll just leave this plain. I'm not really sure. As you can see, it's made my hair go all mad, but it is what it is, isn't it? But I'm going to keep going with this because I think this will be lovely. Just to pop round my neck, you know, as a little scarf. Right, anyway, I'm not going to crack on. I've got my bottle of Buxton water, as you know, that's what I like to drink. And my husband will be coming back soon because he's been down to the allotment with my youngest son. Because my youngest son's been off this week with the children. So that's been lovely. They came round yesterday and it was a delight, it really was. Right, anyway, I better crack on. Well, not crack on, you know what I'm saying. Bye.